I mean, we just talked about how the planes have been actually not too bad, and then I guess the game hurt us, and they're like, okay, well, let's give you this one, go you all the way down to the southwest.
Oh, you guys thought I was being nice, huh?
Ladria circle, anybody?
Right, this is brutal. So I would actually, that'd be kind of fun. Okay, so jumps out. This means that on your long jump, your best bet is car grab. The problem with this plane is, as far as like long distance car grabs, there's not a lot of options. Most of your car spawns are on this plane path, right? So
yeah.
Anything north is going to be very, very difficult for, I think, some of the southern teams to get to. If it's a southern circle, well, then, you know, all bets are off because E United will be happy as clams. So we'll see in just a second where it goes. I do see a lot of teams stretching out over Pozo. Gas cans going to their spot. All pretty standard. What happened?
Can I just... Dirty Zen was shooting at a parachuting Batty Lol with a freaking Uzi, and he actually landed a shot.
Nice. Zero about this. They are just looking to have a little bit of fun. 300 is desperate for a win right now, or a massive kill count. Ooh. And so they are not starting strong as Honey Badger knocks Vox to kick it off. Shitboy will now release from the warehouse and go for an even wider flank. You can see 300 trying to parallel his position as they send their guy out to the left side in the form of Leda.
Oh, I thought he was going for the res on a Vox immediately. Look at this. Extreme was nowhere near this at the beginning. And now he's going to get a nice little flank position here, but he gets spotted out. Good stuff from Dignitas. And actually, Extreme going to go down to Sparking.
Murado too loud. Too loud. So Sparking's now got the shots. He's got one knock, and now he can open up long distance spray against Leda, which will buy time for Shinboy to do what he wants. Honey Badger has got... How did he get all the way over here? What in the world?
Goodness.
Oh, hashtag dismantled.
Jeez. I mean, that's the behold the power of this fully operational Dignitas. I mean, they are... I mean, when they want to fight, when they're not worried about having to get a win or losing anybody, boy, they are one of the best team fighting teams in this lobby. Decidedly destroyed at this point. Is Hedonix, nice little hold here. That's a great Molotov too.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna hold off the push and do a little bit of damage. Actually, a lot bit of damage. Crate, yeah, you're done, bud.
You're done.
Simply
and
Matt,
flushed, I think.
Really good molly from Simply Matt to hold off that push here. Is Nightly down 2, Morns and Kite trying to figure out, do we go for the res? Do we try to hold off the push? We hear footsteps. Oh, Morn's gonna pick up the shotty. No. I love it. I love this new meta.
So he does go ahead and grab it. He gets the boost so he can go in full ham here. The res is up. Oh, Marge is down.
Shotty only works if you got it out, buddy.
Right? He had dropped it. I think he decided it was a bad idea and then died in the interim.
Well, Kite.
No, it's on his back. Never mind. I'm right.
Yeah. He didn't have it. He didn't have it out. And there you go, Simply Matt. Gonna put on the Simply Matt show yet again. Yeah. He is having a hell of a tournament for himself.
He really is. I've been very impressed with Matt. Like, he is, nothing simple about this man right now as he's been playing out of his mind lately. Now, Wildcard coming up over the top. Dirty Zin gets punched in the face as Ray leads the charge. They were not content to let this fight continue without them being there. Orion got in this fight with Nightly, and while Simply Matt did some cool things, both of them are pretty much just in trouble.
Yeah, this is...
I mean, look at that. Wildcard has both sides of the valley.
Yeah, they're going to find Morns. Kite going to go down as well. And there goes Nightly. We'll see if Wildcard... Actually, I'm interested to see if Wildcard sticks around and tries to clean up Orion here, because they've got some moving to do. And, oh, man, you got to get through E United Veritas as well.
And E United knows they've already been throwing knocks down at them. So Gravity will fall to Gravity. Meanwhile, we see a little bit of a back and forth between Last Minute and Liberate. They did get the flush. So Liberate's stuck, but they're inside the circle. No big stressors there. Wildcard seems content to wait this one out, which I find fascinating. I think their hope is that E United will move first, maybe.
They got vehicles?
They got legs.
It looks like they got vehicles, so they're content kind of waiting this out and seeing if they can maybe pop somebody. But now that the Blues here, they got to get going. Maji going to be the last one. See if we can take out one of those guys in passing. Not going to happen. Batty Lol, last player up for Gravity, and he's got well, he's got company. Dignitas spreading out around him, and now Wildcard actually making the rotation up behind him as well.
This may save him in the context of everyone is converging through here. So while Dignitas is now hunting gravity, Wildcard's coming up over the top of the hill. So Battilo will stay low. Nade comes out. Sparking, who has been on fire today, goes ahead and gets that toss up there and perfectly executed. Battilo.
Good stuff from Sparking. Ryan. Well, they got down to zone.
But they went through the loop though, so that's like bonus.
They all go down to zone, and now Wildcard's in a little bit of trouble because Dignitas is looking over here. We haven't really I wanted to touch on it briefly. Dignitas making this rotation over to the west has actually been great news for Oath, because this has opened up the entire southern part of the circle for them, really, and given them a lot of space to work with. Now, Dignitas is going in here and just farming kills and making life generally intolerable for everybody over on the west side, but that's opening up great things for Oath. Story
of Dignitas's style, right? Like, just make it tough for everyone. And Sparking's been putting in a ton of work. Veritas and Wildcard gonna have to face off. Wildcard just waited too long. I get why they did what they did, and they were trying to hold out of getting stuck by United, but now it's just them versus Veritas. Maji, the last man standing, goes up to the church, pre-fires the windows, made it all the way down to the third side, found his bike, and not much else he can do. Pandas do go out in the meantime, buying Wildcard, I guess, an extra spot. But that's not going to matter much. He's got to try to get this eliminated. Blue is closing. Veritas goes out the other side of the church, and now Maji is on the chase just to be mean.
Maji will find Danny. It's going to be one. Tries to go for the flush. He's going to go down to blue. There you go. Wildcard is donezo, but can they get the res? Veritas, can they get the res before they have to move here?
Right.
Looks like they can. Okay.
Cheeky, though. He went for the flush and then knew he would just try to deny himself to the blue. So I'll take one and you'll take none. Grumpy play by Wildcard. Now, let's see what else we got. E United looks like they're coming up over the hilltop towards Eternity, who's got the low ground and a lot of grenades about to come pouring down. Look at that in the distance.
Oh, yeah. Eternity, you're going to have to hold on for a little bit, but it's not going to work. Waldo just landing those grenades right on time, and the last one going to get picked up by Los. And that's a clean sweep there from E United, but now Dignitas has come up over the top. Valiate going to get knocked.
Let's go to Gas and Liberate as the gas cans fight for the gas station and try to dig Liberate out of this. They're bunched up as 4 inside trying to defend. They got the smokes out to hold. Liberate doing what they can, but the push is on. Those smokes will only last so long. Jason going ahead and getting himself some screens. Hikerman doing a good job of screening the front door so that they don't know where the assault will be coming from here as the gas cans try to figure it out. They're going to be taking shots from a distance, though. Oath is watching the other side and does not want to let them go in.
Yeah, gas cans playing this slowly, which they kind of have to. I mean, as you said, Oath has vision onto this, and they don't want to take the risk of losing anybody. Now, fortunately, they are right here on the edge of the circle, so if anybody does get knocked, they can most likely crawl in and get that res. But Liberate proven to be a tough nut to crack here.
They really are. The split is strong, and they're taking turns just chaining utility. The problem is Liberate is almost out of that utility. You saw one more molly and I think a flash. That said, Tig gets involved from the distance, and now Hikerman is down. That may signal Liberate that they have an opportunity to be involved, which immediately Gas Cans puts out some smoke to slow a counter push, but that's utility they're going to need for later. Ice Tech has jumped out. He's going to slide through the vehicle, it looks like. Nope, behind it. He does
Adam
get smashed from Adam. Adam's got great eyes and better ears and manages to get the knock.
Oh, no. Meanwhile, Dignitas losing everybody to zone here.
What?
They try to make the long rotation. Poonage the only one to make it through, and he makes it barely. Here we go. The push coming through. Nikos will find one. Gas cans. There you go. Cleans it up efficiently and quickly. That's exactly what they needed to do. Just wait it out. Good stuff from Gas.
Kept 4 alive. The problem is they used almost all of their utility, as did Liberate. So there's not going to be a lot of refill possibility, and they got a haul because, you know, this is the edge of the circle. It's not where you want to end up in the end game. Poonage is going to make his rotation to the longhouse, pops into the gate, a little bit of an accident there, but now he can park the car at a safer spot and just try to last longer. This is a pretty good spot for him because no one's on their way here, so Poonage will have a little bit of time.
Oh my God, he gets the shift.
Maybe they will be now. Who knows? Gas Cans will probably actually be very interested in this compound now.
That's actually hilarious. Okay, he gets the circle shift. Ethan did a little dug in like a tick here underneath the SONIQS, and the utility is coming through. He's dipping and diving and dodging. He'll stay alive, but ooh, that damage. Nice. Pretty good stuff there. And here we go. Rest of SONIQS just gonna say screw it. He's got to be hurt, right?
This is how the SONIQS do. They see him, they know, they spray, they go. He does get the knock, tries to finish, but again, SONIQS come with a 1-2 punch, so no flush. They'll make sure they eliminate Veritas. Ethan is done. He tried. I like the tick metaphor, and I thought maybe he'd give him some Lyme disease by knocking out 1 or 2 players, but unfortunately unable to do so.
Once again, I am impossibly Southern. It's my blessing and my curse.
I was in Tennessee a week ago, and those ticks are serious business.
You called it. Here comes the push from gas cans, and let's see if Pootage can solo hold the longhouse. Oh, these longhouse pushes are so scary. Pootage has the flashbang ready to go. Greg shot, just listening, trying to see. Okay, he's got him pinned down as far as the footsteps.
Sneaky Greg.
Greg just slowly coming in. ATC, meanwhile, trying to make their way through, but Oath is making that a little bit difficult. Pootage will get Hikerman, but Nikos will clean him out. So a well-executed longhouse push from gas cans. ATC trying to trade it back.
Cans push, and now they've got a pretty good spot to play this game out of. We'll check in with ATC. They've got 3 up, but for how long? They don't have tires, they don't have health, and they don't have much to rotate to. As you can see, Super trying to cross this field. Norcus eliminated elsewhere. Marcelik now goes down, as Oath essentially has their way with ATC's attempted defense.
Oath keeping 4 up, and you got SONIQS with 4 up, Oath with 4 up, gas cans with 4 up, and wouldn't you know it, last minute has managed to make their way into the end game here with 4. Once Super is done with, that's going to be your top 4. It's going to be 4v4v4, but it looks like SONIQS has designs on taking out last minute.
They need to as they push in here. They're not going to leave it till the end. Last minute stuck inside of a shed, and stuck is the operative word as the SONIQS nail a perfect molly to put him out of the shack.
Super actually going to find Dylan. So ATC not going down without a fight here, but last minute just getting summarily ripped apart here as SONIQS just push over the top.
Last minute was dismissed. Like, you know, when you like go to appeal something to a teacher and they're like, you're dismissed. And you're like, oh, cool. Sorry. So they're removed completely from the seed. They do get over the hill, but that's it. Justice had, yeah, but they had to retreat, right? That's the problem. Is like, guys, we got a pretty good spot, and then the SONIQS show up, and now you're like, guys, we're playing in a really uncomfortable dip.
Let's take our 4v4 versus the SONIQS. Okay. Oh my God, gas cans actually get the circle. They don't have to cross the street.
Super. This is a good bounce, mate. No, it's not a good bounce. Ooh. It was a good idea.
It was close.
It spooked them. The SONIQS walked backwards for the first time today.
I thought they just removed the S keys from SONIQS keyboards, but apparently they did not. So we see Oath regrouping here, and they've got him find a way in. But look at the pressure that gas cans is able to put on him. Hikerman and Adam just have free reign to do whatever the hell they want. Ooh. Oh, goodbye, Super.
Well, he tried. He tried super hard. Didn't work out. SONIQS not.
Indeed.
Easy peasy. Now Oath loads up into their cars. Dreams. They got a long way to go. They're probably gonna get caught up in this last minute kerfuffle. SONIQS does take out LM, but they get 1 knocked in exchange. Oath decides to just sort of backfill into the ditch that LM just got massacred in.
And I mean, out of these 3 teams, there's only one that desperately needs a win, and that's Oath. True. And it's SONIQS and gas cans. They're already, their tickets are already punched. And here he goes. Shrimzy gonna open it up, gonna find the knock on a Balefrost. Mime gonna push over the top, but gas cans gonna do the work for Oath. And now 2 down. Hwinn and Shrimzy just gonna have to go prone for the time being. Kickstar gonna keep up over the top, but he has to pull back down again because of gas cans.
Great play. The gas cans help out huge. Mime would have ended Oath right there. Here's the push. Gas cans up over the top. They're going to be the ones who end Oath as they come in very aggressive. Snakers, Balefrost, both out of the game. Kickstart eliminated by Shrimzy. Oath down to 1.
Oh, Relo trying to hide in the smoke. He's going to find Greg shot, but he gets knocked so low he goes down. No. Oath is taken out, and now it's just SONIQS and gas cans. Can SONIQS get their 2nd win of the day and secure themselves 1st place in group stage and give themselves the group stage curse?
Right? This is what they're going for. If they can get the win, get that curse so that they can break it. But the gas cans also looking to make their push up. This would be their third chicken dinner, if I remember correctly. So they would actually be fighting TSM and SONIQS for first place going into the final 2 games if they get this win. SONIQS with 3, gas cans with 2, and I'm not sure Greg Shot is an option for pickup right now. So we're going to wait and see how they got him up. So it's 3 now, 3v3, and they've got the time for the full heal. And they've got the circle.
They do. SONIQS have the blue at their backs, and this ridgeline is all they've got really to work with. Hwinn gets knocked low. Already 12 kills in the bag for SONIQS as they are just working around ridgelines, but gas cans know that theirs is inside the circle here. But look at the push from Hwinn. Greg Shot. Oh, Greg Shot needed to get that knock.
It was a big push by Hwinn. Very, very bold. Greg Shot does have Taggleton sort of locked down there. A little bit of a good peek, but Hwinn getting into a closer position could upset them. You can see him already on the move to the left side. He knows that someone's there. He listened, but he lost the spray. Adam takes the win, and it is now 3v2. Tig can't go for the res. He's going to try to push Adam. Adam's in the middle of a heal. Will he be ready? He won't. He goes down. The trade is there. The spray is there. The dream is real. Big Tig goes 3 to end that match and get yet another win in the pocket of the SONIQS. That's 4.
That was pretty brutal stuff there from Tig. I mean, that was, I think, I mean, Hwinn making that push, getting there barely, I mean, with the 4 HP after Greg Shot had laid into him, but that was absolutely huge. And then Hwinn tries to go for that flanking play, loses the 1v1 versus Adam, but he's like, look, I know that I messed him up. Tig says, okay, that's all I need to hear. Pushes over the top, finishes the kill, and then gets 2 more.